Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I've pulled for you the Hanged One for the new moon in Pisces. Excuse me. The new moon in Pisces is occurring today, although you may not get this for a day or two. The story that is coming to me is around the location that you're in. Sacrifices you've been making, particularly if you're learning a new profession, you are training in some particular area, you are interning, or you're simply taking an opportunity in a location that does not feel dream or ideal for you. It's not unpleasant, but you're very aware of the temporary nature of your location at this time. This is part of a sacrifice to gain some experience, some knowledge, some wisdom that you need on your path to developing your avocation, your skill, your craft. You are a little bit held back from participation in the environment that you're in because you're calculating the value of your current opportunity and the placement or displacement in the location you find yourself in. So that in some ways can incline you to be a little more reclusive, a little more held back, a little less eager to engage, except on a more professional basis. This is the story that I'm getting for you. This is all to the end of some greater goal that you are achieving, that you are manifesting for yourself. But this represents a sacrifice that you're making along the way in terms of your current activity for some kind of gain. This is a general reading, Pisces. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, I am now including that again in the description box below. Welcome to all of you that are new, and those of you that do know me pretty well. I appreciate the time that you're taking with me. And for your present, you have Judgment. I want to say Scorpio got this very same card in the same position, but this really is about decisions that you're arriving at as the result of a call, as a result of understanding your purpose and mission, that you have been making a lot of sacrifices along the way, despite the clarity with which you are allowing yourself to be led by your intuition, by your higher guides, to recognize the path forward for you is your destiny. You are creating that with a clear view to understanding the sacrifices that need to be made along the way, not just the sacrifices, but compromises as well. You are navigating your way through a variety of opportunities that are leading you onto that path, onto that sense of playing a very clear role in a larger plan, a plan you see and you understand. In a unique way, Pisces, there's so much energy around your ruling planet, Jupiter and Neptune. The placement of Pisces at this time, the new moon, is really about experiencing the joy of what you do, the joy of your practice, the joy of being who you are, as it is the result of the slipping away, the melting away of illusions from your past. There may be events that are making this disruptively clear to you, shockingly clear, but you are aware that you have held on to some kinds of conventions or traditions that have not served you, and understand now that understanding the truth underneath the convention is what you are resonating with. You're not about discarding things that have meaning to you or others, perhaps culturally. You're about understanding the truth underneath, the truth that illuminates your path. And that's what you're using, the energy you're using to move forward. In the past, the Knight of Wands is describing the real excitement and thrill of pursuing your heart's desire. This again really aligns with your ability to see connections between things and people that others don't always see. You just get that disparate elements can be of a piece. And because you see that, you actually have a vision of where you're going. You don't know all the details. No one does. It unfolds as you grow and as you continue to gain clarity and skills. But you are eager to explore new versions of yourself, new understandings of yourself, new extensions of your skills, your gifts, your talents. And in the future, the Emperor card. Wow. So here you are, absolutely letting go of the things you can't control. And I love this because the initial story was about sacrifices or compromises you had made to achieve the wisdom, the knowledge, the skills that you desire in order to best exercise your expression. This is about your connection to how your thoughts, your intentions create your reality, and your willingness, your eagerness to take responsibility, be accountable for your reality, understanding that that is within your control, not taking control of things that you can't, social events, the experiences or reactions of others around you, but you can respond with greater maturity, with greater sense of strategy and nuanced consideration about the power that you do have, the assertion of that. And this comes from experience. I'm going to hope that this is resonating for you. And if so, please like this video. Please share this with others. Please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I thank you for all the ways that you support me. And I pulled the change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I like that. What I like about that is that it underscores the forward motion that you're making. It doesn't look easy or prescribed. This is your own path. You have selected and identified your own resources and opportunities to move yourself along to make progress on the path of your purpose. And you're doing that with a really relaxed state and embrace of change. You're managing change in a way that inclines me to believe that you understand that as long as you keep moving in a clear and directed way, that you are going to achieve what you desire. In the present, the Judgment card is clarified by the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. You definitely want to become a boss. You definitely envision yourself as being the mistress, master, the leader of your domain, your business. This is everything that you could hope for. It means security, stability, abundance, comfort, loved ones around you, and the sense of stability in your life, which, as you know, is difficult to achieve at any time, and particularly at this time. The Page of Swords is about the bravery that you undertake, that you exhibit as you select opportunities and build up resources to navigate this path towards your destiny. This has not been pre-given to you. This is not something, somebody didn't assign to you a way to move forward towards your path. But you are definitely observing, taking notes, figuring out the landscape. You haven't arrived here with all of the knowledge in the world. You definitely have role models and assistants, but you're really watching what others do. You're really observing because you don't know. You know what you don't know, and that, I always believe, is a really positive ability to understand the limits of what you know. Otherwise, how can you acquire what you don't? So this is really about your astuteness in observing and using your words carefully, in being the scribe, the note taker, the assistant in any situation as a way of learning. In the past, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. So here you are, have done a lot of work to understand and take responsibility for the failures and the disappointments you've experienced. Because you have done this work, and because you understand that any heartbreaks you experience, any suffering or pain has been allowed by you. You've given permission. In fact, in some cases, you even gave yourself away, offered your love to someone or some situation that didn't even value what you had to offer, took what you had to offer, and did not reciprocate in a way by your own admission, your own effort. You might have repeated that many times, but in understanding, deeply understanding how these experiences helped you understand who you are better, you have been free to share these experiences with others. You are in a position of managing this process of deeper understanding. And I'm not sure where it fits into your avocation, your work, your profession, your family, but you are helping others to gain the knowledge, the licensing, the certification, the training needed in order to follow you in your footpaths. As has been said, when you teach, not only do others learn, but you learn as well. And that is the beauty of this particular commitment you've made to your own deeper understanding of your patterns of relationship, your patterns of love, your patterns of effort, how you have are coming to understand how you find yourself in similar positions over and over again. Your commitment to understanding that deeply is a huge lifetime commitment. This never stops. Healing just keeps on happening. But you understand that by sharing with others, that's how you learn. That's how you're learning. Your sharing is reflected back to you in new ways. In the future, the Emperor card is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Temperance card. Something about the travels you've undertaken, the location you find yourself in now, or the effort that you have exerted to navigate the way to your, I want to say, mentorship, uh, internship, learning about your craft and your skill better. This is about understanding that you may not always be able to participate in each setting to the max because you're still learning, but also that despite the success or less than success of each placement, each location, each opportunity you pursue, you understand that your job is to uh, gain the lessons necessary. And it may be frustrating because you don't always feel as though you can contribute to the solutions in the way that you hope to be able to at some point, or even can. Just because you're an intern or you're learning a business doesn't mean you don't have a lot, if not all of the chops, but you are content to understand that these temporary assignments or efforts are leading to a better ability you have to balance out your own path forward, to move it along in a direction that's going to benefit you, not necessarily benefit others. Others are benefiting, of course, from the effort that you contribute, but ultimately, you're looking to create something that is an expression of your desire, your needs, and a service that you can bring to others. And the whole process requires not only incredible calculation, energy, effort, but it requires a lot of patience. You never know what a situation is going to be like until you're engaged in it or what you're going to gain. But we enter those with our best foot forward and with an expectation that we will gain something from each experience. I'm going to finish up this reading, Pisces, with a Yogic Path Oracle, and I have pulled Chinamasta. I haven't pulled this in a while. I'm going to look this up in the handbook. And Chinamasta is the goddess of radical self-transcendence. Yes, you are waking up and experiencing the radical pleasures of letting go. Chinamasta, the headless goddess, has come to guide you in this massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. Kundalini is rising and you're given up a role you once carried to step up more fully into your power. Don't feel fear in the state of transition. Chinamasta's gift is to transmute the darkest of times into the most powerful of energies. Carry her fierceness as you tear off a former head you once had and experience the inner peace that comes with being divinely yourself. If you've enjoyed this content, Pisces, check out more in the videos above. And until next time, namaste.